Hey guys, I'm here getting one of my all-time favorite films, Dazed and Confused, which was directed by Richard Linklater, released in the year 1993. And Linklater just has this just admiration for all the characters in this moment in this project, and it seems like Linklater just reconveys this strongly realized heart of gold after making Slacker, which is just an ultimate summation of just admiration for this culture throughout the mid 1970s, just characters hanging out right in the moment. Peter's just a very original director. And this is where he just really displays the depths of warmth and characterization in the screenplay. As it just feels particularly nostalgic. I mean, I've watched this so many times. I first saw it when I was 15, right, like a few years under this age range. So this just is like the perfect kind of like gateway to this sort of social realm, which just holds up as a timeless foundation. Really, this is I think right here a very timeless way of characters hanging out. It feels like the social it seems like relatively like just insane, all of them, just very true to life in every sense of the word. I think that it's just always pondering the characters as they live in the moment. Just such an overwhelming sense of curiosity and fascination. As it just has a bittersweet overtone all throughout, and it's just incredibly impactful, equally now as it ever has been before. Because it's just about not being afraid to just let loose and embrace a moment as it unfolds. It kind of just stands for that all the way from start to finish. The character's just very over the top, and it has just and honestly, later kind of perfectly foreshadows like a lot of big actors in the '90s, like with this project. Um, this kind of just has a uniquely relaxing kind of quality about it from start to finish that just made it just to seem like it just gets more and more contagious with age, really. This is just an ultimate warm buzz. Seems like, I especially see a lot of influence on Paul Thomas Anderson, Wes Anderson, as it just ponders what it is to just enjoy the moment without a worry in the moment. There's like a very philosophical angle around that. And there is the directors usually take on. And this just has an aim of an aesthetic value. It just strongly admires a lot of '70s cultures. There's a lot of Linklater films do, and this is just absolutely recreating this nostalgic feeling to a timeless extent, and kind of just personally, I think a perfect way of perceiving like the social scene in a lot of ways. Um, this is just really entertaining. It's very like slice of the life, just in the moment. It's just incredible. So there's just something magical about how a lot of the '90s films were preceding the '70s. There's something about that's a timeless spark to it.